Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a former deputy accused of killing his mother over the weekend. We are hearing from someone who worked with him and is shocked by the tragedy. And one Eastern Kentucky hospital launches a new lifestyle medicine service line aimed at prevention and long-term wellness.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Caroline Mueller. Today's date is December 16th and the time is now 6:29. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Desmond for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, it is almost the end of the year and it's hard to believe we've got the first day of winter, Christmas Eve, and Christmas all on the 10-day, and that is very exciting, but it's hard to believe how fast this year is gone.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. These past 12 months have flown by and we're almost to 2026. Insane. But for today, as we're inching closer to winter, it's still a little bit chilly outside. We're talking from 19 degrees all the way to 33 is that temperature range as you're heading out the door. So be prepared. It's going to be cold. And as we head into the afternoon, thankfully, we're going to warm up. We're looking at between the upper 40s for most folks, a little bit chillier for our far northern counties and a mixture of the low to mid 40s. But overall, this forecast is very pleasant compared to yesterday, especially when considering those sunny skies are hanging around once again. And speaking of, here's a look at satellite and radar. Nice and clear this morning, not a cloud in the sky, with the only cloud chances today really just hanging out around our far northern counties. So keep that in mind. Overall, not too bad. Here's a look at that planning forecast for you. High temperatures will be around that 4 o'clock time frame, staying dry all day long. Caroline.
Sounds good, Megan. Thank you. Crews in Perry County responded to a house fire Sunday. The Hazard Fire Department was called to a home at 241 Moore Street. In a post on Facebook, firefighters say they worked hard to ventilate the structure and extinguish the blaze. They also say Hazard police took a man into custody. His name was not released and no injuries were reported. We're learning more about a tragic series of events that happened over the weekend involving a woman and her son who used to work in law enforcement. Berea police say Margie Berry was found dead from a gunshot wound in her home early Sunday morning after being called to Leslie to drive for a welfare check. Her son, a former deputy for the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, was found dead in a car after a traffic stop on the interstate in Whitley County. Police say he shot and killed himself, but there are many questions still surrounding the tragedy.
We hear things all the time, but I didn't know how serious it had gotten with some mental health issues. When you keep all that bottled up inside, it becomes dangerous.
Laurel County Sheriff John Rue issued a statement saying that deepest condolences are going out to all involved. Folks from Prestonsburg spent yesterday morning fighting the cold to share their concerns as a man charged with murder could soon be released on bond. WMT's Buddy Forbes has the latest.
Members of the group Justice for Amber gathered outside of the Floyd County Justice Center Monday, voicing their concerns after the bond for Amber Spradlin's accused murderer was altered again.
We're very disappointed. We feel like it's a danger to the community, a danger to us, and a danger to anybody around. Just hoping that nobody else gets hurt or killed.
Community members say they believe M.K. McKinney will soon be released since Judge Eddie Coleman ruled to allow a partial bond payment of $450,000 cash and $500,000 in property bond, which is closer to the proposed bond reduction McKinney's defense team requested during its last motion.
So, allegedly, they're going to post bond for Mr. McKinney, and that's what we're all here today, to warn the people of the area.
Spradlin's supporters say they are not happy with the decision, holding signs that read "Danger" and "Enjoy your ankle monitor" while gathering on both sides of the Floyd County Justice Center.
Well, I get it. I respect the law and everything, but my personal opinion, I don't think he should be out.
Gent Combs says there was a large wave of supporters around 9 a.m. and a handful stuck around battling the cold to be advocates for Amber.
Here, 6-degree weather, it's because that girl is in the cold ground and she can't. And I feel that that smile that Amber had and that smile that always went around this community and doing good things for people, that should be remembered.
Family members say it is disheartening to know that McKinney could be released on home incarceration soon, but they are focused on what matters most, the upcoming trial.
We're looking very forward to the trial. We want to just try to get this resolved, justice, the guilty party incarcerated, and try to move forward with their life.
In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
As of now, McKinney is still in the Floyd County Detention Center. He and his co-defendants are expected to be in court February 26th for a pretrial conference, with the trial expected to begin May 11th. We are hearing from many eyewitnesses for the first time since last month's UPS crash in Louisville, with 911 calls being released. 14 people were killed and many more injured after a UPS cargo plane's engine detached mid-takeoff and crashed. Metro Safe received more than 100 calls within minutes of the crash. The calls are concentrated around people directly surrounding the crash site. Many witnesses saw the immediate aftermath of the heavy black smoke, but some saw that horrific moment the plane veered off into an industrial complex just beyond the path of the runway and exploded. A warning, what you are about to hear may be disturbing to some viewers.
Oh my God, an airplane, UPS airplane just crashed. I'm freaking out. Oh my God, we were down the road. No, it almost is. There's so many people are probably hurt. It's on Great Lane. It looks like it hit the oil refinery. UPS plane was going to take off and it did not go. It went straight and down and caught on fire. So many people, you need to send everybody.
Our people are at work. I am standing here looking at the black smoke where it just landed on one of our buildings.
It landed on the building?
Yeah, in the Great Lane, in Great Auto Parts.
3 of the 14 people killed were employees of Grade A Auto Parts. One woman was charged in a child endangerment case in Perry County. State police were called to a home in Bonneman about the situation last week. They say when they went inside, they smelled raw sewage as well as drug paraphernalia and a marijuana cigarette. Victoria Harris was charged with endangering the welfare of a minor. The 2 kids in her custody were placed in protective custody by the Department of Social Services. Hazard ARH has launched a new lifestyle medicine service line aimed at prevention and long-term wellness. The clinic uses therapeutic lifestyle interventions to help patients prevent, manage, and improve chronic conditions. Providers work with patients to set realistic, individualized goals focused on nutrition, physical activity, sleep, stress, and overall health.
Anyone can come see us, anyone that wants to make some changes, but you don't really know where to start, or you've tried and you might just need a little bit of extra support to get you there. That's why I'm here, and we'd love to see you.
Hazard ARH says a ribbon cutting for the Lifestyle Medicine Clinic is scheduled for January 22nd. It's the season of giving, and folks at primary care centers of Eastern Kentucky are in the holiday spirit. Yesterday, they celebrated their annual gift giveaway, where they partner with family resource directors to give gifts to those on the nice list. WMT's Neely Green spoke to officials about the event.
Santa's sleigh may look a little different this year. Staff at primary care centers of Eastern Kentucky are partnering with family resource and youth services centers at local schools to provide some Christmas cheer.
Every clinic that we provide for, which is in Knott, Perry, Letcher, and Leslie counties, and we have 2 in Perry. So we have 5 locations, and every family resource center director gets to give us a list of the kids that they think may need a little extra help for Christmas.
Primary care raises money to purchase items off of each child's wish list. This year, more than 600 children will receive items off their list. Stephanie Wooten says it's special to know each kid will have a gift to open.
Yeah, being able to provide for the kids is everything. I mean, that's what this job is about. Just being able to make sure that the kids have that Merry Christmas and to know that no kids are being left out.
Wooten is the first director for Perry County Public Schools. She says a project as big as this one would not be possible without the help of those at primary care centers of Eastern Kentucky.
We could not do it. The Frees could not pull this off by themselves. There's no way. There's so much need in our area But with partners like primary care centers, we are able to provide those gifts and that Merry Christmas for our students.
And it's not just the kids receiving a gift. Gayhart says at the clinic it means more to them to give than receive.
This is just an opportunity for us to give back and know that we're bringing a smile to their face and bringing joy to their home. And so we think we're able to help them and their parents at the same time, and we really, really enjoy doing it.
Wooten says the kids always enjoy their gifts and the parents are always appreciative of the holiday help. In Perry County, Neely Green, WYMT Mountain News.
Primary care centers of Eastern Kentucky will continue the Christmas spirit. Their event center in Hazard will host Christmas on the Hill Wednesday from 5 until 7 p.m. There will be hot chocolate, food, crafts, and an appearance from Santa. It was a special day for kids at Owsley County Elementary School. As part of their goal, Mission of Hope is making sure kids throughout Appalachia have access to items they need and toys to enjoy this holiday season. Volunteers unloaded boxes and filled bags with toys all morning long yesterday. For former student turned volunteer Ron Flannery, connecting with the kids is the most important part.
To see the smiles on their faces and the happiness that it brings to them, it's special, especially since it's my hometown.
Principal of Owsley County Elementary School, Sylvia McIntosh, says she is grateful they were able to have the toy drive this year after winter weather in the region and having snow during last year's event. With Christmas quickly approaching, police remind you of the various crimes of opportunity that are common this time of year. This includes package thefts and car break-ins. Josh Nash with the Georgetown Police Department in Scott County says if you're waiting on a package delivery, track it and make sure someone is home to take it inside. Otherwise, put a box outside with a lock for delivery drivers to put it in.
That way it's secure. And nobody has the opportunity to just run up and take your package, and it kind of hides them a little bit. It doesn't have that, oh look, there's a package on my front porch.
If you plan on heading to holiday parties during the next 2 weeks, Nash says to make sure you do not drive impaired. Have a designated driver if you plan to drink alcohol.
And it's still a cold morning out as you're heading out on this Tuesday. Make sure you're staying bundled up, but thankfully we will see some warmth later this afternoon as temperatures approach near normal levels in the upper 40s, and some folks above average temperatures hitting 50 degrees in Manchester, Williamsburg, and Middlesboro. Now, in terms of what we're looking like on satellite and radar, it's a nice and clear start to your day. In fact, that's the way we're going to continue throughout the rest of your Tuesday. Sunny to mostly sunny skies are in the forecast. So what you need to know as you're heading off to school, temperatures will be in those upper 20s with those clear skies. And by the time you're heading home, well, you can expect those temperatures to warm into the upper 40s and low 50s with plenty of sunshine. Caroline.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:41. Still to come on Mountain News this morning, the FDA now says botulism in By Heart formula may have been a problem since the company first started. We'll have those details.